Classic Restos, proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, Main Lube Lubricants, and your local Repco store. G'day, I'm Fletch, and this is Classic Restos. It's the classic car show that showcases vehicles from yesteryear. These are the lucky ones. These vehicles have survived. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Australia's most favourite classic car show, Classic Restos.
Hello and welcome to another marvellous episode of Classic Restos, thanks to the continued support of my incredible major sponsors, Shannons Insurance, Main Lube Lubricants and Repco stores throughout Australia and New Zealand. Shannons Insurance, they have just so much to offer. They leave other insurance companies in the dust and they support enthusiasts just like us. Have you seen the Shannons website? Shannons show an interest in what we stand for. Give them a call on 134646 or check them out at shannons.com.au. And while you're there, don't forget the Shannons Club, where you can sign up, become a member and chat with fellow enthusiasts just like us. Main Lube Lubricants. You know, we take it for granted and don't fully appreciate how much pressure our parts are under in our engine, transmission, gearbox and diff. How good is your current oil performing? Well, send away a sample to find out. The best part about all of this is that you can email an engineer via mainlube.com.au, or if you want to pick up the phone for a chat, you'll be made welcome there as well. Find out how they can offer you a lubricant best suited to the wear of your mechanical component. You will receive a full analysis report with pictures on exactly how your current oil is protecting your device. Main Lube oil has qualities far beyond a lot of standard oils. The proof of the pudding is reflected. High standard demands such as the mining industry through to offshore powerboat races can't be wrong. Find out how Main Lube can help you at mainlube.com.au. And when it comes to parts, how great is it to have someone as iconic as Repco on Classic Restos? It's the store. When you walk through the door, you'll be greeted by experience behind the counter, whether you're in the trade or a retail customer like us. Check them out at repco.com.au and in New Zealand, repco.co.nz, one of the most experienced places to purchase parts on the planet. It's a comprehensive website where every Repco advantage can be found. There are millions of dollars worth of stock, and if they haven't got it, they'll get it for you. It's just nice that the person behind the counter understands what you're after. After all, that's why a lot of mechanics in the trade choose Repco. It's what an auto store ought to be. You can see all of the major sponsors' links at classicrestos.com.au. On today's show, I've travelled to Kurnell, just south of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia's birthplace for the Kurnell Nationals, and it's put on by the great folk at the New South Wales Streeters. This is simply another get-together that is getting more people in through the gate every year. Around 250 vehicles, some of the finest you could ever imagine, and even motorcycles. Whether it's a backyard build or an open checkbook mecca, it's welcomed here by the New South Wales Streeters. Time now to go take a closer look. Kurnell Nationals first cab off the rank. How appropriate, HQ. Many a taxi, eh mate?
Yes, there was quite a few. I actually worked in a deluxe yellow cab. We fixed many of these cars.
Oh, you know, four-door HQs, they're really coming into their own, aren't they?
They are. It's an Australian muscle car.
Yep.
To me, it's the most beautiful looking car Holden ever built.
Yeah.
I reckon it is.
Now, Gil, how many years have you had this car?
God, about 24 years.
This is like a limb to you.
Oh yeah.
You,
lots and lots of money.
You'll never
and
part with
time.
it. You'll never part with it, will you?
It's for my great-grandkids.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Let's look at what Gil's done to this HQ. A couple of features. You've taken the door handles off, shaved doors.
Shaved the door handles.
Yeah.
I modified a few things like 9-inch diff,
Yeah.
2-speed power glide. I've gone with a 496 big block.
Yep.
I've always liked big blocks.
Yeah.
Cubes, you got to go with cubes.
Mate, the thing would pull the house off its foundations, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's got, I think, 500 horses at the wheels.
Yeah. Taking the badges off around the boot lid as well, giving it that Pontiac look around the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole car looks nice without any handles or badges. Why put it on? You know?
Yeah,
I think
true.
It's just a nice shape. You know?
That's it. Looking at the interior too, I mean, how sumptuous is that? It's the sort of car that you could just get in and drive anywhere.
Yeah, I've decided I wanted to be a little bit comfortable, so I
Yeah.
used the Recaros.
Yep.
And I've done the back seats to look like the front ones,
Yeah.
which I think got the Statesman back seat,
Yep.
which makes them comfortable.
Yep. Gil, what are your thoughts on this year's event so far here at the Kurnell
Excellent.
Nationals?
Amazing how many cars there are here. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
And the variety of cars,
Yep.
just wonderful.
Look, to Rod and Matt, New South Wales Streeters, look, I can remember this event when it was just a couple of rows, and now it's getting to the stage where, you know, it's bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Not that bad, but it's just good to see a car show filling up.
Yeah, I mean, look, you need to come to these shows.
All right, Gil, thanks for being on today's show, mate.
Thank you, Fletch.
And it's
By
a
the
credit-
way, I love your show.
Thank
and
you.
I watch your show all the time, and it's just, you've got to keep going. It is the best.
Absolutely, I do have to keep going. No turning back now, mate.
No.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gil. How cool is this? Young people are the next up-and-coming generation to our classic car fraternity. Take a kid to a car show. Always big V8 cars on Classic Restos? No, not all the time. When an opportunity comes along, how are you, Brent?
Yeah, good.
Mate, 1974 Celica. We don't have many opportunities here on this. This is a fantastic Japanese car. They always were. You feel pretty proud having this one, Brent, or what?
Yeah, no, it's a good car.
Now, Brent, you're a young bloke, a 1974 classic Japanese car. What was it like when you got it?
It was been resprayed and it had a few things done to it, but changed all the intercool piping, put new wheels on it, put a lot of new badges on it, detailed a lot of things, changed the steering wheel, the gear knob.
Yep.
Yeah, just a few things, but it had a lot of work done to it when I bought it.
Yep.
I've had it dyno tuned and yeah, no, a lot of little fiddly things to it.
Yeah, that's good. So, some of your mates, are they in more late model vehicles? Do they give you a hard time because you've got an older car, or have they got a good respect for it?
No, they got a lot of respect for it. You know, it's a pretty unique car. There's not many of them on the road.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a good car to drive. I've taken it down to Summernats.
Yeah.
And, I drive it probably every second week, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's in good use.
Look, back in the 70s, if you could afford a brand new Celica, I mean, you were doing very, very well. I mean, in their class, they were an exceptional car. And as I said earlier too, you don't see a stack of them around, and when one turns up like it has today, it really does stand out. They've always had a nice interior, well appointed, nice dashboards, good engines, good car.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the power. It's got 270 rear wheel horsepower, so you know it goes pretty well.
270.
Yep.
That's not bad for a four-banger.
Yeah, no, it goes good. You know.
Oh, Brent, thanks for your time, mate, and keep
worries,
up the
Fletch.
good work, mate.
No worries, mate.
All right?
No worries.
Good on you. The Kurnell Nationals, how good is this? Good in respect of no matter what make or model you might be into, chances are you'll find it here, even bikes. This is a growing event. 250 cars here in 2013. I've actually seen this show double in size in just a few years, and it's a big thanks to New South Wales Streeters. For the best in classic vehicle and home insurance, oil analysis and lubricants, and over $50 million worth of more parts for more cars, visit classicrestos.com.au. Moving through, well, we've already had a HQ on today's show. Found a second, it is deserving. Michael, welcome.
Fletch, nice to meet you, mate.
How are you?
Good.
That's the way. Now, just quickly, it's nice to see you. You're here with your young family. Someone's told me that this is the first car show that you've ever had your HQ to.
Yeah, it is actually. It's the first one I've ever put it in, so it's a new thing for me, but yeah, it's nice. It's a good day.
Good on you. It's not every day that you interview someone, this is their first show, but it's got to start somewhere. And what I love about this car, it's so stock standard original.
Yeah, I mean, that's what that's all I want to do to it, just sort of try and keep it as original and, yeah, in good condition.
You've had the engine out and you've put a bit of paint around it?
Yeah, that's about it, yeah.
A few new stickers?
A few new stickers, yeah, but that's about it. That's all I've really done, just to keep it, original.
That's good, that's good. It's just good to see a standard car around the trunk lid there, the 202 badge, and just takes you right back. The white wall tyres as well is a nice look for the car, Michael.
Yeah, I've put them on probably about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
And where did you find the car?
It's from Adelaide, actually.
Yeah.
Picked it up over there and then put on a truck and brought it back, and then here we are.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for having a chat anyway on today's show, Michael. Good on you.
No worries.
Well
Thanks a
done.
lot, mate.
Keep the dream alive with the Kiwi.
I will.
Right,
I
mate.
will.
What's a classic car show without a hot rod? Welcome, Jim.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too, mate. How are you?
Good.
That's the way, mate.
Fantastic.
33 coupe,
Yep.
low, bright, running boards, slender fenders. Man, you got it all together.
Yep. As well as that, the ZZ Top lookalike. So that's
Absolutely.
great. Yeah, mate.
You just got to work on your beard, though.
Yeah, well, it'll take me a few years to grow that, I suppose, Fletch.
And now, give us the rundown. How did she look before you started working?
Oh, mate, I got the car. The car's 10 years old.
Yeah.
I've owned it for 10 years. Originally born in Western Australia, which probably everyone knows the car knows that. But you know, had big ambitions of building my own car, but that wasn't to be. So saw this in Western Australia, went over. Last words the wife said, if you like the car, if it's what you want, don't come back without it.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
that was
Well, that's better than some wives. They say,
Yep, that's exactly
they
right.
say if you,
Exactly right.
yeah, don't come back with it.
Yep, no, I'm very fortunate that way, Fletch. So,
There's just something about the early 30s cars. I mean, the suicide doors, as I referred to earlier with the running boards, they're pretty cool, aren't they?
yeah, as long as you don't open the doors while you're driving, it's
No.
or have someone open them up on you. But they were their own little legend in their own.
I mean, to
their
think
own
back
rights.
in their day when they were brand new with the little bicycle wheels on them, sitting fairly high, it takes on a whole new dimension when they become customised.
100%. And there's a lot of blokes out there that sort of criticise hot rodders for chopping them and whatever, but to each his own, Fletch, you know.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, though, on the other hand, though, Jim, 9 times out of 10 too, or on most occasions, the original bodies might have been shot anyway.
yep.
So if you can make something out of it and you can customise it and come up with that. Engine up front, what's going on there?
It runs a 350 Chev, turbo 350 with of course a 9-inch diff. It's running original front end, I-beam axle, 4-bar front. Everything's forward, bar the motor and gearbox as I've just mentioned.
Yeah.
But beautiful car. It's look, I'm not saying that because I own a Fletch.
But nice.
It drives as good as what it looks. Fletch.
Nice interior as well. I mean, she's a comfortable
It's
old girl.
all leather,
Yeah.
bench seat. But it's everything a hot rodder would want in a car, Fletch, and definite love for the car.
I've seen you before, Tug in the Park.
Yep. While we're on that point, April the 14th is the new date set. Unfortunately, we got cancelled again this year, as we did last year. But everyone's got their fingers crossed that this year it'll be April the 14th.
Well, there you go, Tug in the Park, south of Sydney, New South Wales, just north of Wollongong, Stanwell Park, April 14th. Great event. Mate, good to catch up with you again, Jim.
Pleasure, Fletch.
All right, mate. Thank you.
you.
Time for a Volkswagen product on today's show. And why? Because everyone likes them. How are you, Greg?
How you going, Fletch?
I'm good, mate. Good. Good to see you again now. You're on Classic Restos a long time ago.
Yep. What was it? 3 years ago now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, so I thought I'd pick on him again. But there's something I've noticed. Well, first of all, the 63 Splitty hasn't changed all that much. Time for a bit more recognition on this vehicle. What a colossal thing. Split windscreen, original vehicle, painted back to superbness, if that's a word. Mate, you still love it, don't you?
Oh, I love driving it and I love owning it, and yeah. No, I wouldn't sell it ever. Yeah, no, it's great.
There's just something so cool about the Volkswagen product today, which is just so good. The old Combi got left in the weeds many, many years ago, and for them to have a massive turnaround these days, I just think that is so good.
Yep, they're all coming out of the farms.
And a bit worse for wear, some of them too.
Some of them are not like this. Yep.
Well, the Volkswagen lends itself to the rat look. You know, as long as it's structurally sound, put a coat of clear over them, leave them the way they are, give them some new suspension, new brakes, new engine and gearbox, and you've got a driver.
Yep. Yeah, well, you can either go, like, you know, full show, like, with a nice paint job, or, like, the rat look these days is really in, you know, and, like, I reckon it looks great too, you know.
Well, Greg, you're a man of attention to detail, not only with the Combi here, but the paintings. Now, I didn't know the capabilities of this guy, mate. Tell us about, where did it all go back with you when you started drawing and painting pictures of cars?
Oh, I've painted for years, like probably about 15 years now. Yeah, it just started off painting combis, and, you know, slowly people have asked me to paint their cars, and, you know, yeah, it's just gotten more and more.
So you just take a digital still of their car, they give you an order, and you do a painting of their car?
That's it, yeah. It's more of a hobby thing. You know, I love doing it, so it's good.
That's beautiful, mate. Well, look, all I can say is it's great to catch up with you again. Good to see you. You're still looking good, mate. You're a surfy-looking dude. Got the splitty, eh?
That's it.
You just got to get the boards up on top, mate.
Yeah, we had to take the roof rack off because it wouldn't fit in the garage. So
I have to put a period board. What would that be? Oh, racking my brain. What about a twin fin swallowtail? That's going back to about 1980.
Mate, if you can find one, give it to me.
All right, good on you. Thanks, Greg.
No problem. Thanks very much.
Kurnell Nationals doesn't get much better than this. If you're after every make and model virtually, you'll find it here. No, you won't. There's no minis here. That's a mistake. I'll start that again. Have John now. Hello, John.
Hello, Fletch. How are you, buddy?
Great. Yourself?
Very well, thank you.
That's the way, mate. 1969 Monaro, 350, 4-speed. Need we say more?
Say no more.
All right, mate. Nice talking to you. I'll catch you later. All right. So, this is a stunning car. In its entirety, an original car.
Yes.
Must mean the world to you.
Family comes first, mate. So my wife tells me.
Yeah.
Then the car.
When you got the car, what condition was it in?
Mate, she was pretty good. I bought it, I'm the third owner. The last owner owned it for 16 years, never drove it. I pulled it out of his garage and I think he regrets the day he sold it to me, to be honest with you.
So how many years did you say?
I've had it for 12 years. And he had it for 16 before that. And then he just bought it from Melbourne and just bought it straight up and parked it.
I bet you're glad you bought it 12 years ago, mate, and not having to buy it now.
Absolutely. When I bought it, they said I paid a lot of money for it, but not now.
How does it drive as a car?
Mate, she's pretty good. She's an old girl. She's no new car style of driving. You got to drive the car.
But they don't have to be. That's what I love about them. They've got that feel that it isn't that bad. I mean, you can still drive them for 6, 7, 8 hours and go somewhere long distance. They're marvellous.
Look, around the city they're not that good, let's face it. But on a highway, mate, you could drive for hours. And it's comfortable. And she's got plenty of torque and she keeps going and going and going.
Do you sort of reminisce when you drive it? Does it take you back to your childhood or when you watch the early Bathurst videos and all that sort of stuff? Do you ever think of that stuff?
Yeah, it does. Growing up, I had a cousin that had a HK 327 that I always wanted to drive as a young kid, but I was a bit young for that. He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. Then growing up, I had another friend who had a genuine HT 350 car like this one. What did he do to it back in those days? Puts a big block in it. There's not many of these old girls left.
It's like sacrilege, isn't it? It's like feeding strawberries to pigs, isn't it?
It sure is, mate. It sure is.
Well, John, lovely catching up with you, mate, and thanks for sharing this Monaro. I'm sure you'll agree. I mean, when you look at a 350 4-speed original car from 1969, it's very, very special indeed. Good on you.
Thank you.
For Classic Restos DVD boxed sets, Classic Restos T-shirts and caps, and finding out information on travelling the sensational Mother Road, Route 66, go to classicrestos.com.au for more information.
Hi, I'm at Kurnell Sands with Fletch. I watch the show every Wednesday.
When it comes to nice, well, 62 EJ Premier. Have a go at this. Henry, welcome to today's show.
Thanks, Fletch.
Mate, it's got a bit of a story, I believe.
Well, there is, but I'll try and keep it compact. The car was bought quite by accident. My brother and I went down to Melbourne to a Shannons auction to buy a Corvette that he had his eye on at the time, and the short version is we came back with this. So it was too good a car to pass up for the price at the time. And
before you go on, how did you find the Shannons auction? Was it good?
Oh, look, I went to the one on Monday night, and I go, I use it as a form of entertainment, I reckon it's great. The Monday auction was very spirited. There was plenty happening. Some nice cars went under the hammer. Some passed in, most went. But look, if I could go to Melbourne more often and have a look at their auctions, I would.
Everything they do, they do so well. So this came along, too good to refuse.
Too good to refuse. The price was right. We trucked it back to Sydney, and basically it's been an ongoing sympathetic restoration, for want of a better word. There's only some minor tweaks that needed doing to the car, mainly mechanical, and the only thing that sort of remains to be done are the front seats, which have been retrimmed in vinyl.
1962, I mean, obviously the car's had an easy life. I mean, it hasn't been thrashed and bashed. I mean, to have come this far, even with a few resto things that you've done, it's still remarkable.
Yeah, it is. I know a little bit about the history of the car, and I won't bore you with that, but what I have been able to find out is that it's one of the first EJs that actually rolled off the production line in 1962.
And it's got a strong bonnet too, because it can take a kid standing on it.
Yeah, well, they made a cast iron.
Now, being 1962 as well, the EJ Holden, the last of the 138 grey engines before they changed over to the red.
Correct, Fletch. Yeah, it's stock standard, although it is running an alternator as opposed to a generator. Minor detail, but look, I've left it exactly the way that it was, and other than that, it's got a cosmetic upgrade in the way of a WEY finned alloy rocker cover, which was purchased with the car, and I have it on good authority that it is actually a period modification.
That's great, Henry. Well, look, thanks very much for catching up and showing us a little bit about your Prem, because it really is a gorgeous unit, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, Fletch. All the best.
All right, with me now we've got Matt, the president of New South Wales Streeters. Matt, you've done it again, mate. You've created a monster.
Mate, I tell you, 327 cars on the day. Really? Last year was 186, mate, so big numbers, yeah.
I was a bit out with me 250.
No, she's over 300, mate, all the way.
That's great. I mean, you know, Kurnell, we're right out on the peninsula here. People travel a good distance to come here, and that's represented by such a cross-cut section of so many different types of vehicles turning up now.
Oh, yeah, there's heaps. I mean, there's guys that come down from Mittagong, down to Bargo, all the way Cronulla, Kurnell, Hornsby, Penrith. Yeah. So, mate, they're travelling to get here. So, it's a good day.
The sky's the limit with you guys. You wouldn't surprise me.
Mate, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But a lot of support from yourself too, mate. Fletch, thank you.
All right. No
thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Good on you.
Thanks, mate. Ta.
Okay, we've got Rod now, Vice President of New South Wales Streeters. Mate, you're just to blame. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, Fletch.
What an event.
Yeah, it's just growing each year. This is our 6th annual Pizza with Muscle Kernell Nationals, and we're already looking at the date for the 9th of February for next year.
Yep, good.
So already in the process, and as soon as we get home, I think we'll be in the process of getting it ready again.
Rod, drop the website, mate, for people that would like to find out more about New South Wales Streeters, coming out to the Kurnell Nationals. What's the deal?
Yeah, well, you find us on Facebook under NSW Streeters, and just join up, be one of our friends, and you'll see all the advertisements, what shows we have, cruises, family events, and it's just all for the families.
How many years has it been running now?
This is the 6th year.
How many cars turned up to the very first show?
First show, you're probably looking about 20, and now we've gone up to about 307 cars. So over the years, just grown, yeah. And which you'll probably seen. You've been here pretty much since day one, yep. Which I got something here for you on behalf of New South Wales Streeters and Pizza with Muscle. Just an appreciation award, Fletch, for all the help that you've given us over the years.
Oh, geez, that's fantastic. Thank you. Look at that. That's great. You get a shot of that, Evan? Mate, you didn't have to do that. I'm only too happy to come and get behind you guys and create some exposure and generate more membership, show everybody around Australia and New Zealand and, well, 4 countries what little blokes like you guys are capable of doing. So, my pleasure.
No worries. Thanks, Fletch.
All right. Thanks, Rod. Well, what do you reckon of that? Just a little bit on today's show, the Kernell Nationals put on by the New South Wales Streeters. Now, classicrestos.com.au, that's the website that you need for Classic Restos DVD boxed sets, Classic Restos t-shirts and caps, finding out information on travelling the sensational Mother Road of Route 66, and of course, the major sponsors' website links. As I say at the end of every show, until next week, no matter where you're watching Classic Restos from, please ride and drive safe. I'm Fletch, and I thank you very much for watching.
Don't forget to like Classic Restos on Facebook. Facebook.com/Classic Restos TV. And episodes can be seen at shannons.com.au. Well, there goes another Classic Restos. Thanks for riding along with me. For DVD sets and to contact the major sponsors, go to classicrestos.com.au. Classic Restos, proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, Main Lube Lubricants, and your local Repco store.